You do not need a television license. Yes, how do dearest viewer, and welcome back to my little corner of the YouTubies. I've not done a TV licensing video for a number of weeks, and there is a very good reason for that. I was planning to do a what to do when the goons come calling video, and it needs a bit of filming. The only person I trust with this is Mrs. Jones, and I want to get involved with the channel. But our schedules weren't meeting, and are not meeting at the moment. So I'm hoping to get that done for next week. It's a good idea, and it'll be a really good, informative video, and I do hope you like it. So look out for that, please. Also, if you like what I do, please drop us a like. If you don't like it, drop us a dislike. If there's something I can do better, leave us a comment, or leave us a comment anyway, just a comment saying hello. That'll do me. And don't forget to subscribe as well, click bell notifications, but you know all that already. Now, on to today's video. I saw an article in the Express which angered me. The BBC are going after the over 75's, which I think is an absolute fucking disgrace. It really is. If you need a reason to hate the BBC, then this is it, because the over 75's have done their bit for Queen and country, and they deserve a freebie or two in their later years. I've done a video about care homes. If I remember, I'm gonna post it up here. The BBC rakes in about £5 million, a minimum of £5 million per year from care homes alone, which it baffles me. These, the over 75's, they've looked after us, and it's time we looked after them, by obviously looking after them and giving them a freebie or two, like I've just said. So we're going to look at this article now. We're going to go through it bit by bit, because I use OBS as a screen recorder. I've tried using window capture, but it confuses me and you can't see anything, so I've took screenshots of the article. So we're going to have a look at those now. So let's crack on with it, shall we? Yeah, bully boy tactics. Disgraceful broadcaster sends enforcers to homes of over 75's. Britons have hit out at the BBC over plans. Well, you can tell it's the Express, can't you? Britons have hit out at the BBC over plans to send licence fee enforcers to the homes of over 75's. Like I've just said, it's a disgrace. In other words, if you're over 75 and you haven't paid for the TV licence, they're going to send their boys around. A licence fee grace period which was put in place due to the pandemic ends on July the 1st, and the BBC has instructed Capita to make customer care visits to the 260,000 pensioners yet to pay their licence fee from the autumn. Customer care visits, my arse. These are going to be regular goons that will come knocking on the door, ask for your details, ask for entry into your home, and if such a thing occurs, just simply close the door. Confirm nothing. Admit nothing. Not even your name, if they know your name. The BBC and Capita will stoop at nothing to get their pound of flesh, and of course the £20 commission fee, or the £20 commission. So it just simply baffles me. It does. It both baffles me and angers me, because I also saw you can even apply to be a TV licensing goon if you want. If you're lower than a snake's dick, then you can apply to be as a job as a BBC goon. Because I've seen a community post by ChiliJonCarne, a good friend of the channel. Go and subscribe to him, because he gives plenty of brilliant advice on how to be license free, what you can and can't watch without a television license as well. So go and subscribe to him. Really great guy. Anyway, Yeah, you can apply to be a TV licensing game. Uh, no matter what they call these people, if you're younger than 75, they're called enforcement officers. If you're over 75, then they're customer care people. What a load of sh. The broadcaster will write to pensioners who have not yet paid their licence fees about next steps, a BBC spokesperson said. From the autumn, subject to COVID restrictions, customers who have not made arrangements may receive a customer care visit from a specially trained support team to assist them in becoming correctly licensed. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. And we know what that means, don't we? A goon visit. If you're over 75 and you're watching this video, or you know somebody who is over 75 and watching this video, please, 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 when they get a letter, bin the letter. If they get a goon visit, just close the door in the face without saying a word. As soon as you know who they are, close the door. And it's as simple as that. And they can't do a damn thing about it. Looking at the comment section underneath, there's a lot of negative reaction to this, and quite rightly so. People are angry, basically. Lord Botham, Ian Botham, he is a massive campaigner for free television licenses for the over 75s. A massive campaigner. He's got something to say, which was in this article, so I'm going to go back to that in a minute. But first, this comment just stuck out, and if it's true, it's disgusting. When I phoned to cancel, I was told that they could park a TV detector van outside our house, but they didn't intimidate me. BBC Capita, are you for fucking real? If this isn't demanding money with menaces, if this isn't intimidation, if this isn't bully boy tactics, I don't know what is, because this is disgusting. And if it's true, and if the person is over 75, that makes it even more disgusting. The BBC should be ashamed of themselves. They condone this sort of behaviour. And it angers me. It really fucking angers me. A quick word about the TV detector vans. They don't work, basically. They don't. A Freedom of Information Act, a Freedom of Information request was put in. Whoever put it in, they wanted to know how many convictions. They wanted to know how many convictions were made with evidence from a TV detector van, and the answer is none, which tells me, and it should tell you guys, that the detector vans do not work, and they never have worked. It was just an intimidation tactic used by the BBC, by Capita, to bully people into paying for something that they don't need and something that they don't want. And that's why that comment just stuck out at me then. Why it's not illegal to come out with language like that is beyond me. People have been put in prison for far, far less. People have been fined for far, far less. It's time the BBC were held to account because of this despicable behaviour. So yes, as promised, we're going to have a look at Lord Botham's snippet in this particular article. Here we go. Lord Botham, who has been vocal on the issue of free TV licences for over 75, said the 260,000 who are refusing to pay are the tip of the iceberg. Very true. The BBC realised that many of the 2.8 million who paid last time did so extremely reluctantly and plan to also sit on their chequebook. The BBC is now threatening to send round the boys for what it calls customer care visits, something that I've touched on before. The public can see through this Orwellian language and will never stomach the BBC intimidating the elderly. The BBC must step back and instead, accept responsibility for the promise made on its behalf by Tony Hall when he described his agreement for the corporation to pay for all over 75s as a good deal for the BBC. Well said, that man. I've always loved Ian Botham since I was a kid. And if anybody watches like Test match cricket and his commentaries on the Test match cricket, you will know that he pulls no punches. If somebody is playing crap, he will say that they're playing crap, and he's pulled no punches here. He's got my utmost respect as this man, because it is. If we go back to his comment, threatening to send the boys for what it calls customer care visits. You know, I can't understand how the BBC, I've said this before, I can't understand how the BBC are getting away with language as that or behaviour such as that. It's absolutely disgusting. The 2.8 million he mentions, yes, because people are, and I hate to use this term, I hate it. People are waking up to the fact that they don't need a television license. They're not legally obliged to have one. And it's as simple as that. More and more people now are switching to on-demand services and streaming services, and you don't need a television license for that, unless of course you're watching the BBC iPlayer, so you do need a television license for that. People are waking up. My channel is gaining subscribers all the time. If you go to the Watching Observer 76, he does a lot of great stuff. The Smug One as well, he does a lot of great stuff, and I've mentioned ChiliJonCarne before. He does a lot of great stuff. More and more of these channels are popping up. More and more channels like this are doing more and more videos giving out advice on how to be license free. So one final piece of advice for you now. If you have got a television license, cancel the direct debit, get in touch with them and cancel your license, and that's it. If the letters start coming, ignore the letters. If a goon comes calling, capital I for if the goons start coming, then close the door without saying a word. Simply say nothing, close the door, get on with your life. And it's as simple as that. That's how to become legally license free, and there's not a damn thing the BBC, Capita or any detective van can do about it. So yes, a short but sweet one today. Thank you very much for joining me. Please look out for the goon video. That will be coming sometime next week. I do promise you that much. So if you like what I do, please drop us a like. Please drop us a dislike. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. Let's get this message out there. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.